Welcome. You have come to praise Thelos.
Yes. May Thelos light our way and everything else.
Thelos may light your way as well.
I hate these priests and their fanaticism.
You, Sir Thelos, themselves.
I was told to, 3 manuscripts, 3 nights, 3 words.
Oh, interesting sequence of words. By Thelos, it could mean something, but your enlightenment is incomplete.
I just gave you the passphrase.
Hush, 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 hush! Do you want them to kill me? Just, I need more than this.
More.
Yes, my job here is to direct followers to understanding. So, play along. Around this temple, you will find 3 manuscripts. The passphrase is 3 words long, 1 word from each. To find the right word, though, that's the trick. Each manuscript refers to a famous knight. You'll know which. Count the letters in that knight's name. The word you need is that many words in.
I'm sorry?
If the name of the knight was Roderick, in Roderick's manuscript, you need the 8th word, as there are 8 letters in Roderick.
Fine. I'll find your passphrase.
Their light is ever glowing. Their presence. Their watchful eyes.
I hope the bandages help.
They do.
The priest, they rejected my offering.
Let me guess. Not valuable enough. Didn't you know?
We have to watch out. The wraiths are very aggressive. I just saw an injured priest returning to the temple below. Maybe you can learn more from him.
seems so cruel sometimes. Being robbed of even a name. I had one once. Teacher told me, but I stole it. But then, he also said there was a reward for people who worked hard, who did the unnamed proud. I've not...
Why have they closed Stanley Thester like that?
Not even the essence deliveries are let in. Strange. The blessing is close, and the fires of the estate don't seem to be lit yet.
Maybe we should have gone to the Sundial Caves too.
But certainly not. That place is even more dangerous than here.
If people went near the sundial, they could be in danger. What's going on?
As I told the others, the gates to the city are closed. Move along.
What? Why?
We suspect an imminent surge of wraiths. If you don't want to get killed, you should leave. The Enlightened at the estate were supposed to do something about it, but the fires are still not lit.
How do I get to the priest estate?
Turn around and look southeast. It's on the hill there, by the sunflower fields.
What fires?
The Enlightened have beacons. Fires that attract wraiths away from the city. But as long as that's not done, the wraiths will be attracted by the gathering of essence here. So the gates remain closed, and you should leave.
So, if I solve the fire problem, the city can reopen?
Yes, but that's not my problem, is it? Move along.
I must leave.
You should have a look at my limited offers.
What are they?
The city gates are locked. That is no good for
Is
business.
there another way into the city?
If there was, I'd have taken it. But at least you're here, my loyal friend.
What's on offer?
Toys. Right now, I'd be paying most for rent. Happy to buy this. Happy to buy this. But don't get mad if I sell this with a profit. You don't need that anymore? Good. I would buy this myself. Ah, what a great choice. You have a keen eye, my friend. The city gates are locked. That is no good for business.
Is there another way into the city?
If there was, I'd have taken it. But at least you're here, my loyal friend.
What's on offer?
The locations of the treasures. Let us mark some of them on our map.
Looks like a good spot to set up the command tent. But it needs to be clear of wraiths.
The gauntlet hears the echo of an animal.
Yes?
Anything to report?
Well, the priests keep a lot of documents in the priest's estate. Maybe you can look around there. You might learn something.
Mark some locations on our map. I have seen how humans forget things. We need more gauntlet pieces and shards to crush this.
You cast away darkness. Help us. Here, back down where you belong.
High Priest, is this sufficient?
Thelos is still angry with you. Clear the plaza.
With my bare hands?
Blessed be the enlightened. But they don't sell wares like I do.
I'm Brother Alstand. Are you here to bathe in Thelos' glory?
No, not at all.
Thelos is watching over us.
I did not expect to find a game of Arcus here.
I would not expect an unconsecrated like you to know of Arcus.
It is a deeply sacred game. One that tests faith and belief against base thoughts of meaningless victory.
I had the black pieces represent a rival to Thelos.
You speak true. There was a great evil and...
Blasphemy! Sister, watch your tongue.
I heard a rumor about this great evil, that it was another god, a rival to Thelos.
Men once had weapons in abundance. We slaughtered our kin with the same reverence given to cattle. But mighty Thelos, they banished the foul instincts of man. They brought us peace and prosperity. So you see, it was us humans in our unsculpted state who were the great evil. And now, we are at peace, in order, and thus ends the lesson. Go in the blessing of Thelos, child. Now.
I would do as she says. May Thelos' light be upon you.
I did not expect to find a game of Arcus here.
I would not expect an unconsecrated like you to know of Arcus.
It is a deeply sacred game. One that tests faith and belief against base thoughts of meaningless victory.
How so?
The white pieces represent Thelos themselves. It is a great honor to be chosen to play on their side.
And the black?
A great evil defeated by...
Sister, we do not talk of such things.
Who is winning?
Thelos always wins, in spirit if not in practice. Men once had weapons in abundance. We slaughtered our kin with the same reverence given to cattle. But mighty Thelos, they banished the foul instincts of man. They brought us peace and prosperity. So you see, it was us humans in our unsculpted state who were the great evil. And now,
The gauntlet is not powerful enough to crush that yet.
And thus ends the lesson. Go in the blessing of Thelos, child. Now.
I would do as she says. May Thelos' light be upon you.
May Thelos light your way. Do you need anything?
Show me your wares.
Sacred flowers and more. If you have tributes, of course.
We should punish heretics differently.
How?
We bury them in quicksand. If they pray.
Keep your distance.
This is a note about a priest who broke some rule. Was sent to another priest estate and locked up.
We should talk to him, if we can find him.
Many people have perished in that crater right behind me. A huge wraith lies there. Whoever comes too close falls prey to it. Surely, no one will ever be able to shatter such a creature.
I despise these knights. They should have remained where the Queen dropped them, on the fringes of civilization. I have consulted the scripture. Almighty Thelos declared them a neutral entity in their holy eyes. They were tolerant and benevolent. And how did the knights repay them? They rose up against the sun god, trampling on their magnanimity. The Queen's purge was rightfully done. A shame then she did not finish them all. They will cause naught but chaos. Ruin. I will consult the brothers and sisters. Perhaps there is something we can do. Pilgrims often ask about the sunflowers that grow in such abundance about the priestly estates. It is a story I relish recalling. There was a time of great famine. Race had chased away the game. Crops had failed across the land. One young priest fell to his knees and prayed, and Thelos did bestow upon him a gift. A single pouch of seeds. The priest planted the seeds, saw them grow strong. At full bloom, the flowers turned to the sun as if in worship.
As Thelos says.
People ate of the roots, of the seeds, of the sunflowers, and they grew strong. Famine was averted, and now these flowers are a holy symbol of our order, and a remembrance of how Thelos is always watching, ready to bless us again.
What are you doing up here? Back down where you belong.
High Priest, is this sufficient?
Thelos is still angry with you. Clear the plaza of all sand.
With my bare hands?
Thelos. You are that unnamed with the cursed relic.
If you've heard about me, then it makes things easier. What is going on with the fires? The city is blocked and people could be in danger.
Don't tell me what I already know, Curse-bearer. Thelos's rage is upon us. There are wraiths everywhere, and we cannot reach the eternal shrines. We enlightened are not the same as you. We are too important to die.
The people are in danger while you do nothing. How do we light these fires? Tell me.
You would light the eternal shrines. Well, why not? After all, you can be useful.
Shorten your sermon, priest, or I might really curse you.
Find oil in the storage room upstairs and use it on the shrines. It will attract the wraiths away from the city. Now go if you must.
an anvil. We can rest and grow stronger there.
That watchtower, staring down at these broken lands. We must destroy the eyes of Thelos.
It will be some feat to reach it.
There is always a way, Gauntlet Bearer.